So welcome everybody to our Sunday night team call, and delighted that you took time out of your evening to jump onto your call, which you know is really, really important because there's always golden nuggets to be got. And I have to say, especially tonight, because I've just a fantastic guest speaker. So before I bring her on, I met Marie at a conference 2 years ago. Eddie introduced me to her, and she was just absolutely an amazing lady. She's from Sweden, and I subsequently brought on a team member from Sweden, and Marie has been great in helping me work with her throughout this business. So, you know, we talk about conferences and events and the importance of being there, and it's when you are there, it's connecting with people outside of your circle. And in this business, we all know that people are so helpful and so supportive. And I see Damien Brennan on the call. Damien was one of the first people who came to Athlone to me and helped and support me set up and create my events and linked me with lots of people. And I know Eddie can't be here tonight, he's a christening on, but Eddie also would be linking me into people. And so he introduced me to Marie, and we just got to know one another. So I was on Marie's call the other night, and she's popping on my call tonight, which is absolutely great. I'm so delighted. So Marie Stilling, she's an absolutely fantastic lady. She's IMD from Sweden. She was the first ever Irish NMD in Sweden. I'm going to let her share her own story. I won't take it away from her, but Marie's background is yoga and a health coach. So she has lots of experience with, I suppose, the importance of nutrition and healing the body from the inside out. So I suppose, maybe, I don't know yet, we all have to hear a story that was her attraction to Juice Plus. So Marie, you're very, very welcome onto the Irish call. You'll have to unmute yourself there. Right now, well done. Yes, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me, yeah?
Yes, I can. And thank you so much, Marie, for coming on to our call, because I know it's an hour ahead in your country, so it's late on a Sunday evening. So Marie, thank you. And will you give your own background to our fantastic group here tonight, and how you found or who introduced you to Juice Plus?
Yeah, absolutely. So this was in December 2012, and I was in a really bad place in life. I was actually I've been working with a guy building up a company for 5 years. And he started to act funny in the end, and I found out he was doing things behind my back. And then finally one day he like kicked me out and wanted all the money himself. So I was shocked and I was devastated, and I was like, my goodness, what am I supposed to do now? So I was pretty depressed about this whole situation. I felt really, really bad, and I was desperate to, what am I going to do now? You know, I needed desperate some kind of a solution for my life, and I was sick of working for someone else. Extra sick now this time when he did this to me. So I got a few ideas. I connected to a sales coach in Sweden called Max Söderpalm. You probably heard him sometime from stage in a convention. I wanted to talk to him about an idea I had to work with his sales network. And I explained a bit about this, and he said to me, oh, maybe I have something that could be interesting for you. And he started to talk about Juice Plus. And I was thinking, my goodness gracious, what has he started with now? He's one of the most successful sales coaches in Sweden. I always looked up to him. He's written a lot of books, has lots of speeches all the time. And now he has started with some nutritional supplements. So I was like, my God, you know, what has he done? But he kept talking, and then he asked me to listen to another guy called Magnus Helgesson. You maybe have seen him also on stage. So I talked to Magnus, really nice guy, and he said, lot of interesting things about the company, about the product. I liked what I heard. I also trusted both of these two guys very much, very successful. And it was nice to be like good friends with them. So I was really polite and I listened. But I also had a daughter home, 16-year-old. She was allergic to quite a few things. She had stone fruit allergy. She had allergy towards nuts and to pollen, spring allergy, and lots of other things. So I was thinking maybe this could be something for her to get the nutrition, because I also heard that the allergens are like neutralized and that people can take it anyway usually. So okay, we bought this box. I'll try the box, I said. So we actually shared this, and my daughter came after 3 days, and she felt that her energy level was better and her blood sugar level was better after really fast, just a few days. And then after a week, she came back to me and said, "Mom, my skin is much better. It's so much softer, and she had like dots a bit on her arms, very common in that age. And that was better," she said, and I had to feel it. I couldn't feel the difference, but I was like, oh yeah. So and then I started to open up a bit, because I was still like really like, I'm not going to do this stuff. I'm not going to work with supplements. I'm not going to go into network marketing. I did that 25 years ago once. So I was like opening up a little bit here. And at the same time also I was coaching a few people who were burned out, because I've been working a lot with resilience and how to handle stress. So, and they were complaining about that they didn't get enough good food to eat. They worked so hard. So I just said, like, we take capsules here at home with fruits and vegetables and berries, just to get the good nutrition from nature here. And they were really interested. So I didn't know what to do really there, because I took the franchise right away, of course, because I didn't want Max to get the 250 crowns in commission, because I wanted them, So then I can help you order this. I took some, how do you do this? And they started to take the capsules, and after 2 weeks I met them, and they looked different. They said they felt so big difference. The energy was really back, and they have started to do exercise and stuff. So it was really my 3 first people got very big change, and I didn't feel any change at all. Yeah, so I wasn't skeptic, but I didn't feel anything myself. But so I was probably lucky I had these 3. And my daughter came back maybe after a month or 2. Then she started to eat apples, and then it started slowly to her allergy started to get less and less, or how you say it. Anyway, so yeah, I felt something after 3 weeks. I felt like I was not so my sugar craving was less. And after 1.5 months, my skin got really soft, and people said to me, "You look so fresh," I didn't know really, do I? But I heard that. So interesting. And my daughter's allergies really started to disappear. So today, she's been eating this for 5 years, like me. All her allergies are gone. Her
Oh,
stone fruit allergy is totally gone. She's a vegan today. She only eats vegetables and fruits. Her pollen allergy is gone. Her nut allergy is gone. So for her, it's been very, very big change. And because I'm also a reflexologist, I have treated people for 30 years with self-healing improvement.
yeah.
So I started to mention this to my patients and my people around me, and they were very interested. So yeah, that's where it started. I had a good start with my few first people around me.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and it's so lovely to hear your daughter's story as well. And you know, it's fantastic, the power of good nutrition. So, you know, your experience came from the product, Marie. But I mean, you know, anybody on here who's looking to kind of, you know, develop this into something really substantial in life, we're always looking to, you know, move up the ladder and move to that pinnacle position of NMD. You've already hit that, and you've gone to IMD, and I suppose, you know, there's a lot of qualities involved in reaching that. It's like any business. So, you know, how did you get to IMD? You know, how did you achieve that position in the business?
Well, I had a slow start. I was first very skeptic. I needed to feel it myself, and that took maybe, like, as I told you, a few months.
Yeah.
So I wasn't DD at all until maybe I was also a bit depressed, a bit. I was really down from what happened. It was also dark in December here, and here in Sweden, everybody's depressed in December. So it didn't make it easier. So I was starting slowly, more like March, April the next year. And then I started to share it here and there more. So I became DD in April and STD in May. So I was a bit slow starting. Then I went to the convention in Nice. 2013. It was me, Max, and Magnus. We were like the only 3 people in Sweden doing this. And I just came on stage there as a new SC. So I was very celebrated as a rising star, and I got champagne from Jay Martin and stuff. I felt very celebrated. It was fantastic, actually. And then I realized that I need to make a decision, and that was what the key thing to my success, because well, this was in October, sometime October, and then in January I had to make up my mind, because they told me in Nice that you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, because then you're standing still, you know. So you have to decide and just take the step out in the uncertain space.
Yes.
And that's where the magic happens. So in January I decided, like, okay, this year 2014 I'm gonna go all in Juice Plus. I'm gonna give this 1 year. I'll give it 1 year, and if it doesn't work, I'm not gonna do it ever again. Okay. So I really made a choice there, and that was very, very powerful, because it gave me a focus, a laser focus, laser mind. I saw myself as an NMD on stage. I saw myself with the big, you know, whatever it's called, plate, the certificate, whatever, on stage there. And I had that focus in my mind, and I had no idea. It was really scary. I was really scared about this decision. I took some stuff away that I made money on, so I was like, my God, how should I survive here? But that focus made me so clear on where I was going, and magic started to happen. I don't know where they came from, the people, but people came from everywhere, wanted to join. They started this. And my goal was to be NMD in December. and I failed because I was NMD in November. It's actually.
Wow. My God.
And the best thing, I was NMD 1 month before Max Söderpal, my upline. He will kill me if you tell him that I told this. So.
But it was obviously your excitement and your enthusiasm for the business, Marie, that got you there. Like, you can hear it as you're telling your story.
Yeah.
So, a lot of us join the business. Sometimes we come in very fast. Sometimes we just start off slowly, Marie. Sometimes we're not. We're a lot of us actually are 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I think that's an absolutely brilliant way to describe. You're not moving, so you're in, but you're not in. And the decision is the critical part, I think. For lots of people, you make a decision. You're going all in here. You're going to give it your all, because in any business, Marie, and you're well aware of this. If you're going to be successful, you have to give it your all. You have to. It doesn't mean you have to give it 8 hours a day, but you have to give it the commitment of the hour or whatever you're going to commit to this business. And we know that this business is more about committing an hour a day rather than giving it 8 hours on a Monday and not doing it for another month. But what would you say, Marie, would be the most important? What creates success within this business? How can, say, people are on here tonight, maybe some of us are in the business a long time, maybe we've just joined the business. What, in your opinion, would be, what do you need to be successful in this business?
There's a few important things. The first thing is to really work on getting rid of your fears. And the most important thing is to just don't care about what anybody think about this. Because there's so many people out there, and they can think lots of things about you and what you do and why you do this and blah, blah, blah. And it will never, ever take you anywhere to think about what other people think. So you have to like, I do this anyway. I don't care what people think about me. Because it's not the people that think things about you that will do something for themselves, maybe do something to come forward. But actually, after a while, they will start to think, what are you actually doing? And they will maybe follow you instead. But in the beginning, just go for it. That's why you have to make up your mind to just do it. And not jump out of your head into their heads and think what they think about you. So just go for it. Okay, that's number one. And also to be very teachable, because all my distributors sometimes join, and they are very sure of how to do things already. They're going to do it their way. They don't really listen to any webinars. They don't really ask you so much. They're not teachable, They already know how to do it, or they do it their way. It won't ever work. It has never worked. Some people have tried to invent a new way of doing it. I had an NMD, actually. I hope he's not listening. I have to look first. He's not listening. I had an NMD who he never do what I tell him to do. He just do it his way, He's inventing new things, and we have a new way of doing it, and it has never worked. So he's like out. So do the things that has worked already for 25 years, and learn how to do them instead of try to find out something else, because it won't work. This is the way it works, and if you do it, it's going to work for you too. So back to your question. Anything else? So be teachable and ask a lot of questions. Ask your sponsor, and if your sponsor can't answer, ask next person. So don't sit and wait and nobody's telling me anything. Go and grab it. Go and chase them. Make friends to Facebook people who are successful. Follow them, see what they do. Follow John Holloway, follow Emma Snedden, follow all of them, you know. So go and grab the opportunity instead of sit and wait and make it come to you. It has come to you now, the opportunity, but now it's your turn to go and get it. So that's also number 2. And also like join everything, join the webinars, join the conventions, join the meetings. I attend everything still, you know. I listen to people going through the marketing plan. Well, I don't know it already, you know, the marketing plan. So, but and you don't have to know the marketing plan to be an IMD. You don't have to learn first all the stuff and the numbers. You don't have to know anything about that. Just take one step at a time. Become DD, become STD, teach someone else to be DD, teach someone else to be STD, and then you just continue that all the time, and you will climb the marketing plan.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely get you. And I think your number one thing about getting what you're thinking about people, about you're saying or you're doing or this is number one, and then you know you follow through with everything else. Absolutely, yeah. It is so important. And you know, so you know, I suppose that would bring you then, Marie, to what do you say, and especially new people who might be on this, and there's a few new people on this tonight. Like, what do you say if somebody comes back to you and says, "Oh, that's one of those things," or that you suppose it never work, or what do you do with critical people? How do you handle critical people?
Well, I've learned one way that is very good when people come with what do you call them? Objections?
Yes.
It's just to agree, you know. You just agree. You just say, well, you know, I was thinking exactly the same thing. It's like a pyramid scheme, I was thinking.
Yeah.
So whatever they say, you say that you thought the same. So if they do the pyramid scheme thing, like I think that's a pyramid scheme, they said, you know what? I thought the exact same thing. And I hate pyramid schemes because it's one person earning all the money on top, and then the other ones don't earn, but they work their ass off, right? Yeah, the other ones say, because that's what they are scared of, yeah? And then I said, well, but then I started to learn a bit, and I actually realized that any company in the world is built like a pyramid. We have one CEO, we have a few bosses in between, and then we have the workers, and the workers can never be the boss. So any company is a pyramid. But in this way, in this business, we do the opposite, because everybody starts in the bottom and everybody can climb up to the top position. So we're actually more CEOs than ever in this company. So therefore it's very different. And also pyramid schemes are illegal and blah, blah, blah. So just take the objections by saying that you thought the same. And then so you become friend with them.
Yes.
So you don't you meet them where they are. And then you take their hand and you take them up to where you want them to be instead.
Yeah.
So that's actually a good thing to do.
That's great advice, actually. Yeah. Really, really good. So we're nearly there, Marie, and I'm conscious of your time. And guys, if you have any questions, please make sure you pop them in here in the comments while I have Marie in. Ger Sheehan, great to hear your story, reinforce your belief and take the step. Absolutely brilliant. Marie, so to why Barcelona? So I know you're going to Barcelona because we're meeting for a drink in the bar. So at the moment, Marie, we're like a lot of people would have their tickets booked for the conference. If you don't have your tickets booked, guys, you should book them. We're working on flights ourselves at the moment here, and accommodation we're also working on. So why would people invest in their business and go to Barcelona, Marie?
The conventions are like a rocket. You get fire in your butt. And yeah, it really is. So many times I actually booked I booked the flight, I booked the ticket, I booked everything a few times without feeling that could afford it, actually. When I had some challenges and stuff, and I felt like maybe I shouldn't go, but I just book it, because I know now that afterwards I'm like flying home without the plane, and my business is booming after. You're getting so much energy. It's like on a level you can't really explain it, but it's happening with you. Something is happening with you. Your energy, your frequency, your expansion mode is like changing. Just make sure you go there, and you will feel it. It's magic. It's a lot of inspiration. It's a lot of knowledge. It's not a lot of trust in the company that you're getting deep inside when you go home, and that's the stuff that's going to carry you through the no's, through the objections, through the idiots it's not supporting you, and all this stuff, so you need that to carry on. We all need it, because if we don't get it, it's like taking the capsules. If you're not getting this nutrition also, you can't really move on. It's much easier to back out when it starts to be hard, because it is hard. It's like up and down. It's easy sometimes, and it's like woo, flow, and it's really fun and it's great, and sometimes you just hate it, but then you really need this stuff to keep you going. So never ever ever give up. Never give up. Just go forward. Okay?
Yeah. You're like a mini conference here, Marie. You're full of enthusiasm. I love your spirit, and it's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so definitely the events are so important, Marie. And so anybody on this call, guys, we should be all meeting in Barcelona.
I see some questions here.
Yes. So Gary, do your customers come mainly from your existing clients?
No, absolutely not. Actually, I didn't have so many clients. I never worked full-time as a reflexologist. So my customers come from the gas station, the bus station, the bank queue, the train, the subway, everywhere. Planes are good, airports are really good. I've got many customers on airplanes. It's be creative. You bump into someone and they look like they're training, so you just start to talk a bit, and are you training a lot? Yeah. Maybe this is not for you, but I have something really interesting. So they're everywhere, people.
Yeah. So you share your story with everybody, no matter where you are, Marie. Is that right?
Sort of.
And now you're going mad on social media after our call the other night, aren't we, Marie?
Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty old.
No, you're not.
Yeah. I'm 50 this year. I look like 25 now.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I'm joking. No, but this social media stuff, it's new, and I have to learn that. I'm good at talking, I'm good at connecting, I'm good at creating events, I'm good at lots of stuff, but I'm not so, I have, what do you say in English? It doesn't matter. I have potential to grow in the social media field. So I'm learning now really how to do that, but I still have to be myself. I can't pose like Olivia Measures in the mirror. Yeah. Or maybe I could, but I'm not going to. So
no. And you certainly are a very young 50, and yes, the importance to be totally real and authentic on social media is now more important than ever, because there's so much falseness. So you have to be real, and I think if you can be like, you're obviously real in normal everyday stuff, you just bring that onto social media, and be yourself, and that's what people see you. And they see through you if you're not you. So, that's really, really important, Marie. But listen, Marie, there's great compliments coming in here. Fabulous motivation from Brenda. Great call. And Alice is going to see us in Barcelona. Good girl, Alice. She's a great girl for the dancing into late night into the bars. The only thing, guys, if you do decide to go to Barcelona, it won't be like we're all in bed by 10 o'clock. It's like we never go to bed. There's great party, and it's absolutely great crack, and you get to meet, you know, network and meet with great people. So so Marie, listen, your final, you know, maybe, you know, for anybody on the call here tonight, maybe if they've one foot in and one foot out, maybe your final top tip would be absolutely great, please.
Well, you've heard it probably before, but try to find your why you want to do this. A why that is in your heart, and if you can see a vision that is connected to your why, that is probably beyond also what you have right now. Just try to find something that is really from your heart, and do this from your heart. That's probably actually my number one, because when you meet someone and you are genuinely, I think, interested in the person, and to listen to how this person feels, and about what they are telling about their life or whatever. If you're really genuine, they will feel it. That you really care for this person, and therefore we also have to work with this from taking us from here to the heart, because when you really feel that you do this to help someone or to support someone, or maybe help them out of a really bad situation financially or in their life, they will feel it, and then that's where the magic happens. So you need to do that job to go from here and not just see it as a make money thing. So when we do good things, we get the money also, but it feels so much better if you do it from your heart, really. My company actually is called More Heart, so I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's really important to connect with your heart and your why you do this. My why is to right now. My why is to buy my own apartment. I'm sick of renting here and there. We have moved around a bit, because here where I live, it's a holiday island. So we have to move out in the summer because they rent everything out, and then we move back everywhere. But I'm lucky to stay this summer. But my dream is to have my own place, and it's very expensive here. So I'm like, that's my number one now.
Yeah. Yeah, brilliant. And thanks for sharing that, Marie. Listen, Marie, you've been just absolutely fabulous. The comments are still coming in. Fantastic recording. Wants to send it. A lot of people want to send it to their friends. Great product and business story. Fantastic advice. Get out of your head and get into your heart. So listen, I know all the crew have loved you, Marie, as I knew they would, because you do speak from the heart, and you are totally just, you know, really passionate person, and so sound. So listen, Marie, thanks a million for your time. We really, really appreciate it. It's been great to have you on.
Yeah, if you have any questions, I mean, I'm cool. I can sit for a couple of hours and more.
Pour yourself a glass of wine there.
Yeah.
No, Marie, we won't hold you any longer. It's a Sunday night and it's getting late. And listen, I really appreciate your time. We'll be in contact, me and you, because there's a bit more work to do. Yeah.
And we can have more calls together.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll go live. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Marie, thanks a million. I really appreciate it. You've been an absolute star. Thanks so much.
Thanks. Take care, guys, everyone.
Yes, thank you, Marie. So guys, an absolute massive thanks for everybody for logging on. I know you all appreciate it. Marie, she was